The Muslim discourse is very much disorientated. It's fragmented. It's very clear if you look at discourse around politics, about religious identity, if you look at issues like gender, if you look at war and peace, all these things are, I would say, fragmented because of the fact that Muslims generally do refer to Quranic verses, they refer to prophetic hadith, but that's not the receipts, that's not what gives evidence. The evidence is essentially provided by the way you use that. And that was understood by scholars very early on in the history of Islamic theology and law. Uṣūl al-Fiqh in that rubrics was the key. It was the science that was considered to be the crown jewels through which a scholar, male or female, was understood to be, head and shoulders above their peers. It was the way of understanding the intent of the prophetic voice, but also the Quranic narrative. Uṣūl al-Fiqh is that science through which you're able to understand how to use evidences. It's almost like the VAR system, if you want to take the football analogy, the VAR system through which you understand if somebody's offside, a referee, an arbiter. It's such an important science, but despite its importance, it's not being really studied, I believe, properly, because there's one of two things that can happen here. One is to look at classical texts and understand them and study them, and without giving them context, without also understanding the time and place within which they were written, and also not to really make them alive in terms of the student's imagination. The other way is to simplify the science and to give you simple rules of thumb, but then when you try and apply it and use it and look at real situations, you're unable to use it because it's oversimplifying. So what I've done in the upcoming course on Ibn Rushd and his masterful summary of al-Mustasfa is to take an inroad into that science and to do it with three specific methodologies. The first is that I will be providing a contextual summary of the issues around which the text will be delving, meaning that if we're talking about the way that language is used, we'll give an overview of that topic generally and perhaps look at how it's important in the context within which we live. Then I'll be going through the book itself, looking at the main ideas, the main textual points in the book itself. And then after that, we'll have an engagement in terms of Q&A, just to make sure that you've understood the topic very clearly. So this course will take place over 40 weeks, and there'll be 6 weeks of Q&A. So each week, every Sunday, we will be doing a live class, around 1.5 hours. And after every 6 weeks, we'll have a review session and also a Q&A session where you can interact with myself.